What is going on, community? What is going on, people of Earth? I am TJ, aka Flash by Night, and whew, it's been a long time, but welcome back to Transformers Thursday. Today we are going to cover Marvel's Transformers issue number 21, and we're going to meet the Aerialbots. It's been a long time since we did this, so just to catch up on some key points that we're going to run across in this issue. There was a fight a few issues back over the space bridge, which is basically a way to move people, goods, transformers, equipment from one end of the universe to the other, basically from Cybertron to Earth. And unlike the Transformers cartoon, in the comic, it looks like an actual bridge. We'll see that. Also, in one of the more recent issues, we had the introduction of Omega Supreme. And Omega Supreme in that issue kicked the Decepticons' butts, but while he was doing that, the Autobots were raiding the Decepticon headquarters where they encountered the Constructicons and Devastator. But the reason they wanted to encounter Devastator is because they wanted to steal some of the secrets to combining, and we'll also see that here too. Also, we still don't have the traditional Energon, so there's still a scramble for energy for the Transformers here on Earth. So we're going to start off the story with this family from Boulder City, Nevada, and the dad, Ricky, is going to work. He's an engineer at the Hoover Dam. He is important because Megatron has a plan. He sends in one of the Insecticons who has the ability to shrink down as small as an actual insect, and he plants a device in Ricky's ear to make Ricky follow Megatron's instructions. What does Megatron want with the Hoover Dam? Energy, of course. He plans on taking the water at the Hoover Dam and using this giant hydraulic machine to turn that water into energy and send it back to Cybertron. But of course he needs Ricky to get him and the Insecticons inside to work their plan. Meanwhile, Optimus Prime is getting repairs from their last fight, and Skids brings in Donnie Finkelberg. I don't know if you remember him, but he's the robot master. He was pretending to lead the Decepticons early on in the book until he decided that it was too dangerous and he wasn't down anymore. And Donnie is telling the Autobots what he's heard about the space bridge, and so he gets sent off with Jetfire to go check it out. At the same time, the Autobots get wind of this disturbance at the dam, and they need to get there fast. What they've been working on is 5 robots, 5 combiners, hence the plans from the Constructicons, and these robots are known as the Aerialbots. Prime is going to need them in order to get there fast enough. Back at the bridge, we meet 3 new jets, Ramjet, Dirge, and Thrust. For those like me, those are the 3 jets that do not look like Starscream and the Seekers on the Decepticon side. They have come here to bring the space bridge to start this operation. And about the time the space bridge and the hydraulic machine gets there, the Aerialbots get there, and it's basically a big dogfight at the dam to stop the operation and stop Megatron from destroying the dam and stealing the energy. Oh, did I mention that Autobots happen to make one of the Aerialbots an airplane that's scared of heights or scared of flying? I'm not sure how that works. I think it's Silverbolt. We're going to have to work on that one. Eventually, after all the dogfighting, in order to really move the hydraulic machine, the Aerialbots form Superion to try and get the job done. However, there's some confusion when a human shows up, gets in the way. I think Silverbolt breaks up the Aerialbots back in the 5 Autobots as not to harm the human, even though a couple of the other Aerialbots thought they should have remerged, done the job, and whatever happens, happens. Eventually, they do crash the hydraulic machine and the space bridge, so all's well that ends well, right? Kinda, sorta. As we get to the last page, we see a robot being taken apart by humans, and at first you think it's Optimus Prime because of the color scheme, but that doesn't make sense. But when we turn to the last page, we see that Circuit Breaker is back, and she's got some heads mounted on the wall. It looks like the heads of all the Autobots that made it over on the space bridge in previous issues. Are they dead? What happens to them? And what does she want? I guess we'll have to find out next time on Transformers Thursday. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you saw something you liked. If you did enjoy yourself, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you want to keep up with me, keeping up with Transformers, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Of course, feel free to leave comments. And as we always do at this time, love yourself, love others, and I will be back in a flash.